What are you all up to? I can see lots going on in the chat. Oh, thank you, everybody. So kind of you. Oh, hello, hello. So, now Wednesdays, normally I would kind of do a bit of a one-sheet wonder, but as last night's was pretty spectacular, I thought what I would do is show you me not cutting this up, because I know some of you do have you have like mini heart attacks when you think that I'm going to cut something up. So I'm going to cut this up in a slightly different way to try and make use of the whole sheet. So I've decided I'm going to make a handmade notebook. And so if I just compare sizes with you. So let's have a look. I've got two different sizes. Oh, do I have them here? Have I given them away? Oh, okay. Right, so let me just grab one to show you. This one. So this is a notebook that I could do. However, if I do it this wide, I'm not going to end up with enough to go around at the edges. So I'm not going to make it as wide as this. So I'm going to cut it down a little bit. And normally what I would do is use designer series paper on the outside, use a layer of cardboard on the inside in between this paper layer and here. But because this paper is already quite thick, I'm thinking I'm going to bypass it and see if I can get away with not having another layer on the inside. So what I've gone and done is I have pre-cut some nice quality printer paper. So I'm just feeling this and thinking this is not quite right. This is a different thickness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This feels a little bit thicker than that. Let's have a count up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh! No, they feel different. What's going on here? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That is so weird. That honestly felt different then, but no, they are the same. Okay, silly me. Right, so do I need it to be as big as that? Oh yeah, I do. Okay, I'm going to fold that in. So let's measure this. So this is, what's that, 4 1/4 wide. So this is using the UK size by about 6 inches. Okay, so just over 6 inches. And my cardstock is, what's this, 8 1/4 wide. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to score very gently, very, very, very gently, just to help me out here, 1 inch that way. I should probably do it on the other side because it actually folds better doing it this way. 1 inch on this side. Now, have I got enough room? I'm just going to see how much room I've got. If I fold that like so. Yeah, I don't quite... Do I have 1 inch there? Ah, maybe I do. Okay, that does make life easier. If I just do it 1 inch all the way around. Okay, so for those of you who are using... well, actually, I suppose it would work for if you're using the American size as well. I'll have to look into that. So someone will have to do an experiment and tell me if it does work. Okay, so I'm basically going to fold these in. These are all going to get folded in. So I'm pretty much using the whole piece of stamped paper. So if you want to know how I stamp this, you have to look at last night's video. And then I'm going to measure that. So that's 9 3/4. And it would be nice to actually have a little bit of this paper showing, I think, on the inside. So I don't need this inner one to stretch all the way. So I'm going to cut that about there. And cut that about there. I'm completely eyeballing this. I'm just making this up as I go along. You do realise that, don't you? So that's basically cutting off 7.5 inches there. So what's that? 5.5. Cut that off there. That's about 8 3/4. Okay, right, we're getting there. We're getting there. So this is pretty much the way that I would sort of make one of my junk journals, really. But I'm going to make just a fancy notebook. Now, I do want these to fold in nicely, so I think what I'm going to do is just cut off. Oh, I suppose I could do it that way. Ooh, that's a bit posh, isn't it? Will that work? Those of you who make notebooks are probably all shouting at me, aren't you? I'm not even looking at the screen. I'm not looking. I'm not looking. You know what? I think I'm just going to cut it. I'm actually just going to cut it like that to the corners. Because that way I know that that will be covered up. Yes, that's fine. Right, I'm doing it that way. Right, I'm going to say a quick hello to everybody because I can see you're all like sending me emojis and stuff. So very, very grateful to you all. Who's here? Vicky, Linda, Mindy, Tina, Shaz, Glenna, Pamela, Mary, Jan, Heidi, Judy, Gina, CJ, Darlene, Nicole, Melissa, Patricia, hello, Elizabeth, Reet, Barb, Darlene, Janice. Oh, loads of you. Hi, Lynn Ford, Amy, Barb. Oh, bless you all. Hi, Inika. Long time no see. Oh, great to see you all. Hi, Frederick. Hi, Carla. Welcome. Oh, lovely to see you. Right, invite your friends to join the party. So, yes, making a notebook today, guys, out of that lovely one-sheet wonder that I did last night. Yes, I've had a nice day, thank you. Miss Wendy, who you know as Woo's Creations, came round this morning to help me pack up loads of catalogues. That will be, some of them are winging their way to you. Some people, I've just got to wait for some other bits to arrive before they get sent out. And yeah. Yeah, it was a bit of a cloudy day, so we sat out in the garden, which was a little bit cool to start off with. But it warmed up towards the end of the afternoon. And then I went to the post office to post the catalogues. I might have browsed a couple of shops, a couple of charity shops, my favourite place to shop. And did I get anything? No, I didn't get anything. And then I went to the supermarket and I basically bought some of my favourite foods to eat. Oh, hi, Shaz. Oh yeah, Lorraine, I have started. Tell Lorraine I've started. Oh, thank you, Shaz. That's very kind of you. Yes, so I bought mussels in white wine sauce and mussels in garlic sauce and basically cooked the two together because I fancied garlic and white wine flavoured mussels. Yeah, so I did that and bought what else nice did I buy? Oh, some in Tesco's they do like these packs of gyoza, the Chinese dumplings. So I bought pork ones and shrimp ones. I think I preferred the pork ones, I think. Yeah. So basically I chose food that I didn't actually have to prepare very much. I just chucked them in the oven. I bought some chicken drumsticks, like barbecue chicken drumsticks that just went in the oven for the kids. You know, because you don't want to have to do too much cooking on your birthday. Right, so this piece of blue paper, you can see it's a peachy paper. I thought it was a nice sort of complement to the design here, because I did use some... Did I use balmy blue? Yes, I did. I used some balmy blue there, and this paper is balmy blue. And I love a bit of a spot with a floral. It's like one of my favourite combos to do. So there you go. So I'm going to stick that on. Put a thin layer across it. Now, this is a problem that I've come across when making these, and if anyone's got any bright ideas how to fix it, let me know. Apart from, I do know there is one way to do this. It's to score the outer. But basically, when you want a cover that curves slightly, obviously the paper is going to shift a little bit on the inside panel. So I actually prefer to sort of slightly bend it and let the paper sit where it wants to sit. It just means you can't always completely open it out. So it's kind of a combination of like twisting it and bending it and sticking it. You kind of got to tease it a little bit and get some curves into it. Not be afraid to do that, because at the end of the day it's got to be a usable kind of notebook. I guess the other option, which I've not tried, is to do some score lines. Ooh, should we try that today? I've not done that before. Should we try that? Straighten it back out again before I do that. Let's have a think. All right, so this measures 9 3/4 inches, thereabouts. So or 24.5 centimeters. So 24 divided by 2 is 12. So if I score at 12, 12.5, and 13, I'm thinking, roughly, I'll just sort of help the shaping of it. Yeah, there we go. That's not too bad. That just helps sort of curve it round a bit. Yay. All right. I'm happy with that. Oh, thank you, Brian. Oh, thank you, Heidi. Okay, so the next thing I need to do is get my papers ready. So now I feel that putting 16 lots of paper in like that is, you see, like you get this distortion here. I don't like that. So I'm going to actually sew in what's called two signatures into this notebook, like that. Okay, so the way I do it is I pierce some holes, and I've also got a crocodile that is I'm going to cut some eyelets into here. So you know what, I'm going to cheat. I'm going to use the edge of this as my ruler. Just going to eyeball that. So I've got 3 inch here, 3 inch there, and I'm just going to lay that in between those two marks. Get my papers. Oh, now a tip: use what I call your third fingers and your fourth fingers. Use some pegs to hold it all together. Okay, does make life a little bit easier doing it that way. So I'm lining up my score with this line of my grid paper here. Oh no, that's not a good idea. Why am I doing that? That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. It's got to be that way. Oh, for goodness sake, Ruth. It's like you're covering up the line. Oh, dear. Okay. Sorry, my brain's not with it. There we go. That's better. I can see the numbers now. Get my pokey tool. So it's just my old pokey tool. I do have the new pokey tool, but I haven't got it to hand. So I'm going to lay that there. And I'm actually going to poke an inch in, like so, and an inch in that side. It just makes it easier later when I want to be lining it up with my crocodile. And then I'm going to do one in the middle, which is going to be there. Right. I'm going to do that on this one. Yeah. Heidi's watching avidly. Hi, Martina. Aunt Martina sounds an awful lot better than Grandma. Grandma Martina. But you are a grandma, aren't you? You're a grandma to nations. People all around the world, Martina. Right, there we go, in the middle, and then 1 inch in. And 1 inch in there. Actually, I shouldn't have done an inch in. I should have done an inch in from that one. Never mind. Okay. I'm going to use this as my marker. So I'm just eyeballing it. I'm sorry, I'm doing a lot of eyeballing tonight. It's I'm not doing exact measurements. Right, so poke there. Ooh, come out. Poke there. And a poke there. And then that's going to show me where to put my holes with my crocodile. Now, you don't have to get one of these. I just saw it and wanted it because it makes some really gorgeous setting of eyelets very easy. So one has to just double check what I'm doing here. Now do I want the... No, I think I want the big one. Oop, there. So you've got different settings. And then I don't know what I'll show you. So then so that one means you want the biggest hole. So when you push that down, you see that thing that comes down. That's what's going to make my hole in my thing. And again, I'm kind of eyeballing it. Okay. Right, do one that side, then one that side, and then I need to do one in the middle. Right, there we go. And then my husband very kindly bought me these for Christmas. They are not Stampin' Up, but I found them online. Look at the colour. Doesn't that look gorgeous? Right, let's audition. Which colour should I go for? Oh, I know what. We've got a medium dark, dark, and a light one. Oh, there we go. Oh, I don't know which one to go for. I think I actually quite like that one. Oh, Heidi Scholler says medium. Good night, Esther. We like the medium. Let's try the medium then. See what that looks like. The medium sort of it goes with it more, if that makes sense. Oh, one of each. The middle one. You're all saying the middle one. Well, not all of you, but most of you are saying the middle. It's all right. I've got plenty of, you know, desire in me to make more of these, so I will use these. That's the only thing I find about, you know, when you buy little packets of things like this, you buy a whole packet and you think, oh my goodness, when am I ever going to use all of those? But they're so lovely to use that I think I will. Okay, so then you need to change the setting on here to that one, and what that does is that sets the eyelets. Oh, I've forgotten one there. I'm just going to pop that into my machine and line it up. And I'll give it a shove down and do the next one. And do that one. Hiya, Bev! The dark one. Oh, it's too late now. I've done it. Yeah, I'm making a notebook. So yeah, so what it does is squishes the eyelet in there. So there we go. Now, which side do I go for? Oh, no, I'm going to have to go with which way the script is going. That way. So that's the front, everybody. That is the front. Now we've got to do a bit of sewing. Just a little bit of sewing. And I decided to go with, I think I'll go for this. Oh, although I do have, I've got this colour. That's brown. I do have some of the sparkly. Oh, that is quite pretty. Let's see if I can thread this up. It's got a lovely little bit of foil thread. Oh, where's my big needle gone? This is a big needle, but it's not as big as my other big needle. And oh. Not sure if it's going to thread up as well. Oh well, I'll try it. Try it and see. My eyesight's not what it used to be. Oh, I'm glad you're here, Vanessa. Vanessa, I'm just waiting for your something to arrive before I send your catalogue. And also on Friday and Saturday we're Zooming. So I will send you the details. No, I can't thread that. It's too thick. I tell you what, I know you guys sometimes say, oh my goodness, the chat is so fast. And I know it is. I do get that. And especially when everyone's saying hello to each other. But I've been watching this is my guilty pleasure right now, the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard depositions. Anyway, if you want to see fast chat, it is crazy on that live chat. Absolutely bananas. So, yeah, I'm never going to complain about a fast chat ever again after being on that one. Okay, so we go in through the middle. And then in through the middle of the paper. Choose a side, any side, go through. Then go up right at the top again. And then through the top layer here. And then very carefully try and go back through the middle one, but try not to split the thread, okay? Do you know what I mean by splitting the thread? Don't put your needle through the thread itself and split it. So, there we go. Okay, and then ideally you want to go in again through the middle, but can you see that I've got that middle thread there? I want to go through over the top of it, just to help lock it into place. So if you can do that, so I'm just going to go over the top of it and then come back out there. And then, yeah, so this weekend's event is just a bit of a kind of get together and craft and chats and hang out. And if, so it's starting on Friday, 8 o'clock my time. I'm not going to be around for all of it because it's an international event, so basically it'll get to the point where I will need to go to bed, and I will, so that I can be up for the morning. And throughout the event I will be doing colour challenges. So my Friday night live will be a colour challenge that will be randomly picked by the computer. I'm not going to be choosing the colours, it will be random. And if you want to participate, you can do in the colour challenges, you don't have to. Okay, so going back through the middle. There we go. Okay, so I think I've probably got a little bit too much thread here, so I might just very carefully pull through. Oh no, going the wrong way around. Ha 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 ha. Hold on, got to think what I'm doing here. That one, yes. All right, so I've got too much thread here, so I don't want to waste it, so I'm just going to pull it all the way back through. There we go. That one. No, wrong one. There we go. Right. So I'm not wasting as much of it. Then I do want to kind of try and pull this as tight as possible. So what I'm going to do is just fold these a bit tighter, because I think part of the problem is that they're not tightly, or not what's the word, not precisely folded. So I'm just going to do that. And fold that over. Okay. Pull that tighter. So you just got to kind of like wiggle it, you know, wiggle and jiggle it till it's nice and neat. There we go. And that's it, pretty much done. So then I've just got to cut off, or tie off rather, tie off this. Now what can be quite nice to do is to tie a second lace or ribbon to the middle so that you can then close this off. I'm just having a look to see. Oh, I've got some of that lovely grey grosgrain ribbon. Oh, that's quite nice, isn't it? The grey. Sorry, I got a pin in my mouth. And this stuff doesn't tend to fray. There's some ribbon that I've got that I was a bit disappointed it frayed at the edges. Oh, isn't that gorgeous? And it kind of stays in place as well. It's nice. Right, I'm just going to do that again. And I'll figure out where I can tie this on. Sorry, I'm missing a lot of the chat. I will go back and have a quick look at the chat in a second. Oh, that just looks so gorgeous, doesn't it? Right, I don't want to cut off too much because I don't want, whoever I give this to, I don't want to make it difficult for them to retie it. So, so what I need to do is tie this thread around that ribbon there. Just doing the old put my finger on the knot trick. There we go. I'm doing a triple. Actually, I might do a quadruple knot. There we go. Make sure it's really tied. And then just finish it off with a ribbon, but sorry, a bow. And I'll double bow that because I don't want that falling apart. Oh, look at that. Vicky's claiming it. Oh no, I've got my I've already decided who I'm giving this. I've got one of my friends. I don't think she watches my channel. She was one of my bridesmaids, and when I started stamping this, it just reminded me of her very much because she loves. She has relatives in Belgium, and she loves France, and all things shabby chic and that kind of thing. So I thought that would be nice, a nice wee gift. Right, let me just look at these messages. I know you guys are wanting to find out how Martina's doing, so that's great. And Reet is recovering at home, which is great to hear. Just when I thought I would pause from journal making, and now you show us this. A new idea for a cover. Oh. Okay, please, if you've got any questions for me, please just put it again, please, because I'm trying to scroll through the messages, and sometimes it's hard for me to. Ruth sent some money to me. Oh, how, Shaz? I mean, I saw you super chat me. Have you PayPal'd me as well? Yes, I have noticed I've had some PayPal payments. So for those of you who are wondering about the Zoom, I'm not being very specific in what I'm requiring of you. Basically, I've said that if you're been a customer of mine in the last 2 months, or if you've attended a class, yes, I got it, Shaz. It's come through. Thank you. If you attended a class of mine in the last 2 months, or you've super chatted me, please don't feel you are obligated to donate again to the Zoom this weekend. But if you haven't, then whatever amount you wish is fine, just to cover costs and my time. Yeah. If you want to know more, email me, ruthtries@gmail.com. Oh, thank you. I've just seen your note, Shaz. Thank you so much. That's very sweet of you. Thank you. Okay, so I have to learn the sewing technique. Okay, do you want me to go through what are the ring circles? Are they paper? The ring circles. The ring circles. These? No, these are eyelets. Oh no, if I started a debate about John, I'm not commenting on the JD and AH case. I'm not commenting. All I can say is I'm pretty addicted to watching every trial. I've watched pretty much every day for the last 5 days or whatever it is. I tend to watch it. Sometimes I watch it live, and then if I don't watch it live, I catch up and then watch it at double speed. So there we go. What are the... Did I use craft ink for... Oh, Inika. Okay, you're going to have to watch tomorrow... sorry, not tomorrow's. Last night's video. Yeah, basically, I used white cardstock. And I stamped some of the grey there. Then I clear embossed over the top with the rose. And then stamped all around it. And then with this flower, I stamped the grey, then clear embossed over the top, and then stamped all over it. So yeah, I really wanted to... Oh, yes, Shaz. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I didn't realise that you are. What am I watching it on? Oh, it's on YouTube. It's live on YouTube. There's various channels that are doing it. Can you just sew as you did if you don't have the eyelets? Yes, you can, Judy. I will show you the first one that I did on a video. So I did this video live. I think I did this live a few months ago. So yeah, you can just sew directly in. You don't have to have the eyelets at all. I didn't have the machine when I made this one. And that's just, you know, sewn in. I will try and put the link to this in the description. Now, I sometimes do junk journal weekend events that I do charge for, and people can basically come in and I can teach people how to make the junk journals. Now, I haven't done one of those events for a little while, so yeah. Oh, that's fine, Melissa. No, that's fine. I'm just telling you that I'm not going to comment about it. Oh, thank you, Vicky. Oh, she found... Oh, no, you found the One Sheet Wonder. Thank you, Vic. I will also find the... when I made this one. So, yeah, just to show you sort of alternative decors for your junk journals. This is one that I haven't quite finished making, actually. I keep meaning to finish this one. So this is using designer series paper, and you can put DSP on the inside. And then I sometimes quite like to stamp the paper as well. But this is just, this is very much a notebook as opposed to the junk journal one. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Vanessa. Yes, Vanessa's attended that one. Yeah, so this is very much a notebook, so I'm not going to be, because this has got a lot of just clear paper in it. I might stamp the odd little verse or something in here, but this is very much, as I said, yeah, a little notebook. I'm wondering whether to put a little envelope in there. I might have got some spare envelopes just to pop inside, but I think that is pretty much all I'm going to do on this one. And I do love the idea of this gorgeous ribbon. So there we go. Oh, thank you, Vicky. Thank you. Let's have a look. I'll just click on the link to double check. Yeah, I think that is it. Yeah, Vicky got it. Thank you, Vicky. You're the best. Right, is there any other questions? I just wanted to also say a huge thank you to every single person who sent me a card. I've also had some really lovely gifts through the post, which I've been opening, and I will share cards in a live at some point. And yeah, lots of One Sheet Wonders. Yeah, and also some that are not, which was lovely. Yeah, so I really appreciate everyone who's taken their time to send me a card. That's very sweet of you. And yeah, I will share. We'll share them. I'm going to, I think, because in my studio I have had stuck up some cards from the last year, and I think what I'm going to do is just going to take them all down and then just start again. Because if I keep just putting up every card, I'm not going to run out of space. So what I'll do is I'll take down the ones that have been up for the last year and put new ones up. So yes. Oh, now the other thing is, some of you sent me get well soon cards, and because I didn't know that they were get well soon cards, I just opened them today as part of my birthday cards. So thank you, those of you who sent me get well soon cards as well. That's so sweet of you. Yeah. Oh, sorry about that, Heidi. Oh, because of oh yeah, so it probably means that people who need to jump in ahead of the queue. Oh, I'm sorry. It's still frustrating though. Yeah. No, don't worry. Please don't worry if you haven't sent me a card or you haven't got time. It's absolutely fine because I'm always apologising to you guys that I'm not able to send all of you cards. So no, it's very kind of you. Yeah. Right. I think I'm going to leave it there tonight. I know it was a bit of a quicker one tonight, but I probably should go and spend time with my husband. And I don't know what else to say really. Yeah, so if you're interested in hanging out with us at the weekend, email me ruthtrice@gmail.com. Basically, yeah. So there you have it. So this is how not to cut up a one-sheet wonder, make it into a beautiful notebook. And I did say I possibly was going to put a plastic cover over this because I'm a bit worried that it might get damaged, but I haven't done that. So I don't know if there is a way of perhaps... someone suggested that I just cover the whole thing with clear embossing powder and just emboss the whole thing to try and protect it a little bit. But I'm just going to have to tell my friend, just do not get this wet. You're just going to have to keep it by your bedside. It can be like your little, whatever. So thank you. Oh, Vicky, did you get to go to the funeral? Oh, Darlene, Darlene, you've got a few days to catch up on. We're into day 10. Yeah, I mean, if you followed the hearing that was in the UK, apparently there's quite a lot of they're referencing a lot of that. So yeah, crystal glaze. Ooh, unless she has a waterbed. No, she doesn't have a waterbed. It's fine. Yeah, this will just have to be a bit of a posh notebook. But okay. Right, that's funny, Sally. Oh, Sally, you're the other person that I haven't sent your catalogue just yet because I'm waiting for your order to come in as well. So there we go. Oh, it's like a transparent cream. Oh, Serene, can you private message me what that is then, please? What, like as in a wax or something? Like that you would put on chalk furniture, that type of thing. Mod Podge. Oh, I have. Oh, I tell you what, I have got. What if this will work? I've got this Deco Patch stuff. I wonder if I took. I wonder if I could use that. Okay, thanks, Serene. Oh, I love it here. You guys give me so many tips and tricks and ideas. Okay, try it on a bit of scrap first. We'll use it on your envelopes. Okay, yeah, I might just pop it on the inside. You know what, let me do that. This was the brush that I completely obliterated when I used it on... oh, what was it? Oh, that... oh, what was it? You guys will remember. Oh, what's it called? Masking fluid. I used this brush and it completely destroyed it. Yeah, that looks okay, actually. You know what? I'm just going to do this whole section. It doesn't seem to be activating, because my fear is that it'll activate the ink. You know, if it's too, if it's water-based. I'm just going to try it a bit on there. Doesn't seem to be doing that. Probably need a bigger brush. No, it's... Oh, that's quite good. Oh, oh, oh. It's making the ink run. I don't think it is. It's making it a bit shiny. I think it was. Yes, I think it was because I thought that too, Heidi, to be honest, because I went over that section, but I think it's because you see, look here, I actually put ink on the inside there. Yes, I do need a bigger brush. It's because I just grabbed. Oh, I do have a bigger brush. I just grabbed whatever I had. Just move these out of the way. So I think what I'll do is I'll just do this one side tonight, and then I'll let it dry, and then I'll do the rest of it in the morning. Oh, well, there we go. But I am, Serene, I am still interested in the wax, just to see how that would work. Because the shop that I got this from, there's a shop nearby that one that sells the wax for furniture to put on chalk paint. So there we go. I'm very brave. Well, you know, let's well test it out. Don't know whether to do the whole of the inside now. I actually quite like seeing the streaks of the paintbrush. It makes it look a bit more textured. Well, thank you everybody for holding my hand through this process. I guess it doesn't matter too much if I get a little bit on the threads, does it? Right, it's a bit gooey there. I'm just going to I'll pop that there. Let that dry. Right, there we go. Linda faints. What size are the eyelets? Hold on, I'll come back to that one. If you fear making the ink activate, take wax it will not. Yes, yeah, that's what I was thinking. But that's why I did a test. I did a tester on the inside, and it didn't make it run. So whatever this stuff is, it didn't seem to. It didn't seem to make it run. Although I know that I'm sure I have washed my brush with water, and it's fine. So I will go and wash this though, because I don't want that to dry out. But I've got wine in my glass. I can't wash it out in the wine. Nice to see you, Bev. Linda Yamakoto occasionally will send me beautiful pictures of furniture with beautiful kind of like decals on them. And so this particularly reminds me of one of those decals, and I thought, oh yes, I could put this on some furniture. That's it. Fan Linda. That shine makes a lovely finish. I think so. And it's still sort of quite pliable. I mean, it's already quite dry, actually. Well, there we go. I've discovered a new thing. You could laminate with a matte finish, yes. Yeah. Right, I'm off, guys. Lovely, lovely. Thank you so much, everyone. Lovely to see you. Thank you for the super chats as well. It's very kind of you. And I hope to see you guys again soon. All right, lots of love. Go try make your notebooks. Dig out some old glue, whap it on. Oh, merci beaucoup, Frederic. Oh, ok, bonsoir, mon ami. Merci. Au revoir.